Okay, it started.
Okay, let's rock this, Casbah. Welcome to the podcast called...
To be determined.
Ah, damn it, I thought it was going to be that one. Called TBD.
TBD.
I am Adam.
I am Jeff. And we have started with a weird energy.
This energy's low, but we're going to pick it back up.
It's kind of a high-low.
Well, that's because I worked all day.
It's an electrified low.
Electrified Low is a good band name.
Band name tips.
Electrified Low, I would like that.
Yeah.
Well, I worked all week. Well, I didn't do a lot of work, but I was at work all week.
I did less.
Yeah.
I studied and did some assignments.
I don't do assignments because
You're not in school?
they pay me to do assignments now.
Yeah.
I have work assigned to me and they pay me.
I had to write an assignment today about... I had to write this response. And I wrote in the assignment that I had been studying English for longer than I'd like to admit, and then I just deleted it.
Yeah, I did an interview with someone today. They said they've been driving for 12 years. And then they said they've been driving legally for 12 years. That's a weird thing to say.
They've been driving legally for 12 years as well?
No, sorry. They've been driving for much more than that, but legally for 12.
It's kind of a weird...
Yeah,
it's kind of a weird brag to go into a job interview.
Well, I was volunteering and teaching people how to interview.
Oh.
One of the things you shouldn't do is admit to illegally doing things.
That's generally what you want to avoid.
Yeah.
So this is the third episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And the second themed episode.
Yes. And today's theme is...
Let's just make it luck. I'm not doing the other
all
two.
of my prep work is for the other two.
Okay, well, I did all the luck prep work then. Our theme today is luck.
/ potential / talent.
I just did luck.
Okay.
And this idea came from a person we know who asked us, what percentage of your life is luck?
Yeah, so we talked on the first episode about Catherine's question.
Good callback.
Quite a bit. So I think the best way to summarize the question, which was, what percentage of life is luck?
You can't summarize something and then say the whole thing.
Well, to summarize our answer,
I see.
I would say 10% luck.
I would say
20% skill.
Keep going.
50% concentrated power of will.
Yeah.
5% pleasure. 50% pain.
And 100%
10% reason to remember the name.
You'll hear a lot of Fort Minor lyrics in this episode.
Those will be pretty.
No, but you'll hear them a lot.
Yeah,
you'll hear a lot of the same lyrics.
Yeah, they're gonna get repeated quite a bit.
So I think luck is, I don't know, 25% of whatever I said in the first one. We're past? Okay, good. Yeah. So I got, my research today was 10 questions on luck.
Okay.
10. You don't have to go through them all in depth, but they're conversation questions.
Do you want to start with those?
Did you have any luck stuff on your end?
Well, they're all kind of tangentially related to luck.
I'm pretty sure that's not a word. I have it on good authority. Tangentially is never a word.
I've also heard that.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's start it up with the questions.
Okay.
But before we start, let's get to our sponsors.
This is where we would put sponsors.
Yeah, so if we had sponsors, to all you people who work with beer companies, food companies, restaurants, cafeterias, fast food shops, corner stores, this is where you would put your advertisement.
Name some more food-related businesses.
The places that make church crackers.
Okay, that's good. Stop there.
I couldn't think of hot dog shop, hot dog stand.
Hot dog stand.
Any number of food trucks.
If you're an independent hot dog stand looking to boost your sales with a podcast advertisement, you should start a different business.
No, I don't know. Well, it depends. Is your hot dog stand one of those ones that everyone knows? There's that one that's outside the Sky Dome in Toronto that I always go to every year.
Did you know that there's strict regulations on where you can set up a hot dog stand in Calgary?
I thought you couldn't have street food and stuff like that in Calgary.
In most places. I've seen a sausage cart.
Yeah. I've seen it on 8th Ave.
Yeah, but many places, and especially public parks, you cannot set up a hot dog.
Hot dog stands are among the best street foods of all time.
Okay, what are your luck questions?
Yeah, let's get to that. Question 1 is, do you believe in luck?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
It's not like...
I'm conflicted.
It's not Santa Claus. Or is it?
It's kind of like Santa Claus.
Yeah, but if you don't believe it...
I believe things can happen randomly.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in good luck and bad luck, per se.
What about good karma?
I do kind of... I don't know if I believe in good karma as much as I like to support the idea of good karma.
Such a cop-out. I don't believe in good karma.
I think it would be nice if karma was real.
Yeah, I think it would be nice if there was definitive proof of what happens after you die, but tough break. I got heavy.
Well, so we just got trees going through our stomachs.
Yeah, you know. I think karma's not real. I think if you're a bad person, bad things will happen to you because you did bad things to other people.
I think there's lots of bad people who have pretty good things happening to them on a daily.
Yeah, Lance Armstrong.
He's not that bad.
Yeah. Oh, he's bad. Sorry, Lance.
Lance is...
Well, on
really
the scale of, like, importance, it was pretty small potatoes. Like, he didn't do anything, like, that bad.
Well, all he did was take drugs.
Yeah, he also, like...
Sports would be way better if everybody was taking drugs.
Oh, yeah. I would love sports on drugs.
But that's not healthy.
Do you mean the spectators or the athletes?
Yeah.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
I don't think, no.
I don't do drugs, but I think it would be fun to be in a crowd of drug people.
I don't
watching drug boys do drug sports.
I think it should be similar to the 50-50, where if you spot the person on drugs, like only one person gets to take drugs.
Oh, okay.
And if you spot them, you get the prize. Yeah. But if you accuse a non-drugger, you're out.
You're out of the stadium?
You're out of the stadium. You get a tote bag.
That's a real risky point out.
Well, you know, you gotta make sports more exciting.
I don't believe in luck, but I would like to believe in karma.
I do believe in luck. I don't believe in karma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Surprising.
It's real sneaky. Well, because my life is so lucky.
We talked about that.
We did?
Yeah, in the first...
What are we doing this one for?
I don't know.
Do you think you're a lucky person?
No. If luck's real, I'm not a lucky person. I mean, my luck started and ended when I was born.
Yeah. You got a TV. That's lucky.
I wouldn't say it was lucky so much as my generous brother.
It's more apathy on my part. Yeah. I think I'm very lucky. In terms of the things that have happened to me, I've fallen on the luck side more often than the suck side.
I've never won anything in a random draw.
That's different. That's just dumb luck.
That's good luck.
But it's dumb luck.
Is it? Isn't dumb luck more like when you're walking down the street and you slip on a banana peel and then you do a flip in the air and land on your feet?
How is that different than winning a book bag at a bookstore draw?
Because that is just a random draw.
So is the random banana flip.
I disagree.
How could the random banana flip be deliberate on anyone's part?
Okay, that's true. That was I gave a bad example. Dumb luck is when you're dumb or you're doing something stupid and luckily you don't face the consequences that you should have faced.
That's just general luck for me. I think of dumb luck as just like random good things happening that don't have any, like you catch all the green lights on the way and you're 5 minutes late so you get there on time. That's
light luck.
It's light luck.
And I do believe in light luck.
Light luck's not around.
Light luck.
Because I've never in my entire life caught this one light up the road here.
That's light luck.
That's just like bad luck.
On the left-hand turn from 42nd Street onto Shag and Happy. It's on a weight sensor.
Yeah, most lights are.
Across the intersection, it's on a timer.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. So, if you don't get to that light quick enough, you have to sit there and wait to turn left one full light cycle, but the people across the intersection from you still get to go. And it happens to me every day that I turn there, And every day I become more and more.
Why don't you just go
anger.
down to 38th or whatever? 30th.
What?
Down to where...
This isn't interesting for anybody listening.
Fine. Next,
Sorry.
luck. Oh, this is a good one. What was the luckiest day or event in your life? And don't say when you're born.
That's a cop-out answer. The luckiest day. Last summer, I was riding my bike. This is just the first one I can think of.
Yeah.
I was riding my bike, and I ride the same route through this community three times a week, every single time. And on the side of the road was $60.
Oh.
Three $20 bills.
Oh, that's lucky.
And I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. And I kept riding past it. And I thought in my head, if it's still there when I come back, then I'll
left money?
Then I'll pick it up.
Oh my god, you're such a good Samaritan.
And when I came back, it was still there. So that's like double luck. Because I
That's
left
double luck. You don't deserve that. So you're paying for the food tonight. With that $60.
That $60 is long gone. I probably spent it on liquor and food.
That's the luckiest day of your life?
That's the most recent lucky day I can think of.
I don't know. I can't think of what the luckiest day of my life was. I don't know. When Dana asked me out instead of me having to ask her out, that was pretty lucky.
Would you have asked Dana out if she hadn't asked you out?
Eventually. No.
Would it have taken way longer?
No.
You never would have asked?
She would have went with someone else.
So really it was lucky for her.
Sure went with you.
No.
In a cruel twist of Shermack fate.
No, that would never would have happened.
Huh? Yeah, I guess that was, I don't know, because then I got a free house and a free car and a job and then another job.
But the jobs aren't from you.
Well, the first couple were, because I knew her and her friend worked at a staffing agency.
Oh, really?
And they got me a job, and that job sucked.
Oh.
So then I quit. And then I got another job, and so on and so on, and now I have...
Now you have a pretty good job.
Now I have a job-type job. Yeah, I don't... Job's weird lately. Boss is always in a bad mood. She won't listen to this.
Yeah.
Actually, if you're listening...
What's the next question?
Yeah, good play. What is the unluckiest experience you have had?
Once, last summer, I was riding my bike. And
just dust off your bike.
There's a section at the end of the circuit that I ride where it's just downhill pretty much the whole way home.
Did you fall off your bike?
So what was your unlucky day?
Did you fall over the handlebars, like forward?
No, I every time I would get to that section, I'd pedal faster and faster to try and get down, to try and get as much coasting distance as possible at the bottom of the hill.
That's so dangerous.
And I was getting, and I'm not a very good bicycle rider. I would say I'm poor, to medium.
Okay. Yeah.
But mostly poor.
Yeah.
And I was coming around the corner at the top of the hill, and I was feeling good.
Oh.
So I stood up to pedal to really get the extra speed going.
Oh man.
And my foot slipped off the pedal, and
oh, that hurt. Did you scrape it?
well, it scraped into the concrete, like onto the asphalt, and the bike just took a hard turn and slammed into the curb, and the pedal scratched the entire backside of my calf.
I would never ever ride a bike again.
And my bike was broken for a year until my mom bought me a new bike seat. Now it has a flat tire.
I have several traumatic bike experiences in my day. They're not my unluckiest experience. But I remember one time I was very little. I don't know, very little. I guess I can remember it, so I was old enough to remember.
Memory age.
I was memory age. And I was riding my bicycle home from the local Wendy's with my mom and my sister. But I was trying to just fly ahead.
Right.
And then I could hear my mom yelling, and I was like, "No, you can't tell me what to do. I'm biking." But then I heard this man behind me say, he probably just said on your left or something.
Yeah.
But I panicked. I started biking as fast as I could because I thought he was trying to get me. And then he just passed me.
Oh.
So, but my unluckiest day, I remember, my unluckiest experience, I remembered very horrifyingly vividly, is when I was think I was like 6 or 7 years old. I was living in Alberta with our dad. And I tripped and fell and skinned my knee.
Okay.
You remember this story?
No.
I told it last week.
Oh, is this the Mercurochrome story?
Yeah.
Evan is still laughing about that.
That was a really... He had a good laugh at that.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to die.
When we played Chell online, we quoted to each other.
See why this is so... So I fell, and I hurt myself, and being a young 7, 6, I'll just say I'm 6, because it's less embarrassing. And I just started crying uncontrollably.
With a skinned knee.
It was a skinned knee. And I went home to my dad, thinking, oh, my dad will help me. And he probably was trying to, but he wanted to put Mercurochrome, which, for all you listeners who are...
It's like polysporin, right?
Yeah, who are under 70.
Yeah.
It's like an antibacterial, but I thought it was going to burn me. So I'm like, no, you can't put that on me, I'm going to die. And I screamed and I cried, and people to this day, over 20 years later, bring it up. And it's the worst.
That's your most unlucky day?
Yeah.
Oh, I was telling Evan when we were quoting it to each other online recently about how it had made me feel a little bit bad that day that it was told that you were there because you've been being bugged about it for so long.
It's been years though.
I haven't heard Dad do it for a long time.
Yeah, I think I would get very upset.
If he said it?
No, I would just laugh, but inside of me, it would just...
The dagger would just get driven in a little
There's
deeper.
so much scar tissue, it would just be another layer, you know? It's just the worst. Anyway, the quote...
Are you going to do it?
Oh, well, yeah, I did it.
Okay.
I would scream at my father after he would insist on putting Mercurochrome on me. I said, no, don't do it, Daddy, don't you love me?
No, you didn't do the... You got to do it.
Oh, I can't do the voice, I'm 30 almost.
He tried to put it on... And you said,
you were 0 years old.
Daddy, please. And then he put it on me to show you that it wouldn't hurt.
You didn't have a cut.
So
how could you know?
He put it on
how
me.
You were a baby, so you didn't know what was going on. You didn't know the pain.
So he put it on me to show that it wouldn't hurt, and then he tried to put it on you again. And you said, as I have heard it quoted, Daddy, don't you love me? Daddy, please. Daddy,
I think I actually said, don't you love me, when he sent me to my room in a rage. But
for not allowing...
For not letting him put that on me. My room was like a bunker. It was like this unlit gray room with an army cot.
Well, he was preparing you for the nuclear apocalypse.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. It can't come too soon. When can you say that a person is truly lucky? I don't like that one.
That's an interesting question.
Like that.
I think if you win the lottery.
That's dumb luck.
If someone wins the lottery, then they're lucky.
Yeah, you know.
To have won the lottery.
Yeah, if you win money, you're truly lucky.
If you win big.
Yeah, but that's more of a selfish type of, like, truly lucky. Like, what about those people who just live a good...
I guess if you...
What if you just live a good life?
If you go to a good college, get a nice education, leave without debt, get a decent job, meet a significant other, you're both in love, you get married, you have a family together, you grow old and have lots of grandchildren and die happy.
What do you do to stay lucky? Which doesn't make sense. And yes, I'm just going past that one.
No, that's like asking if you have a lucky charm.
Lucky charms aren't real.
You just said you believe in luck. And also...
But I don't believe in lucky charms.
You don't believe in cereal?
Like, I don't care... Lucky charms are good.
I don't really like Lucky Charms.
I love those disgusting marshmallows.
I don't really like them.
It's such a gross cereal, but the milk gets all this, like, sugary.
It just gets more gross.
Anyway, Lucky Charms aren't a thing. They're not. It don't work.
But you believe in luck.
Yeah, but that's not luck.
Oh.
Like, holding a special quarter in your pocket with all your change is just a quarter.
Well, if you put it in the pocket with all the change, then it becomes just a quarter.
Which it already is.
What's the next question?
Lucky Charms aren't real. Do you believe... Oh, I had this argument earlier today. This is actually... Do you believe in horoscopes or in fortune telling? In what way do you think they can help? No. Horoscopes aren't real. Astrology is dumb. It's so dumb.
I don't want to fault anybody for believing in it, but I don't personally.
I don't care if you believe in it, but someone at Happy Hour today asked me what star sign I was.
Yeah.
And I just looked at her directly in the face and said, it's not real.
Do you know your star sign?
Yeah.
What is it?
It doesn't matter.
Tell me what it is.
No. There's a song named after it.
That could.
But here's why, among many reasons why I don't believe it. One, it's a cop-out to be an asshole sometimes. Oh, I'm just an Aquarius. I'm being rude today. It's my star sign.
But that's not a point against astrology as much as it's a point against that person in particular.
And astrology for existing.
Okay.
The other thing, I read an article a couple of years ago that NASA, I don't know if it was NASA, it was some science people.
Yeah.
They came out and said there aren't 12 star signs, there are 13. But when they were putting them all together, they disregarded the 13th because it didn't fit well.
No, science people didn't say that.
Someone said it, and it made me mad.
I don't think it was
because if that stuff is real, you can't disregard a whole aspect of it to fit your stupid 12-month love affair.
Well, no, that's wrong. Because science changes over time.
Exactly.
Pluto was previously a planet, and now it's not.
Well, that depends on who you ask.
If you ask a scientist.
How about fortune telling?
No. I don't believe in any kind of future prediction or anything like that.
It's all...
Because it insinuates that you have no agency in your own life. Which I don't believe.
That was from the Matrix.
Well, it's from whatever they got it from in the Matrix.
It's like, do you believe in, like, fate, I think was the question. It's like, no,
yeah.
because you don't have free will or whatever. Yeah, fortune telling's dumb. Sort of those mediums. Come on.
That's just fortune telling, isn't it?
Yeah, more or less. It's fortune telling for money.
It's kind of
good money.
I think it's kind of like when you go to an arcade or something and they have that strength tester and you like put a quarter in and you grab it real hard. It's sort of like a fun attraction that shouldn't be taken seriously.
Except they have TV shows now. For mediums.
What's the next question?
Oh, what do you think is your lucky charm or your lucky number?
69. 420.
420, 69.
8,008.
Mine is
80,085.
Taking all the good numbers. Kind of wish I knew this was a question. I should have read these questions ahead of time.
You didn't pre-read these questions?
Really, the first three.
No.
I don't have a lucky charm because they're not real. But something I like to keep with me is my Tinkerbell keychain. I like it.
Is it a lucky charm?
No, I just like to have it.
It's like a security keychain.
It helps me get in my house.
But that's the key.
I like the key. I don't know. I like it. It was my sister's for a long time, and I just stole it. I guess. I have no memory of taking it.
Did she accuse you of stealing it?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
She moved out when I was like 18, and she never took it, so I guess I took it.
Huh? Hand me down.
Yeah, hand me down keychain. It actually broke. I don't have it anymore.
What a depressing ending to that story.
But I liked it a lot. One time when we went to that outdoor concert a few years ago.
Yeah, X-Fest.
X-Fest. When we were going through security, I emptied my pockets and I put that down, and he said, "You're good."
Oh, really?
He's like, "That's your keychain?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "You're good. Go in." He didn't even look. He didn't even like, give me a pat down or anything. So I guess that was lucky.
Yeah.
Because of all the drugs I had. Do most people in your country believe in luck?
I'd say it's...
I think a lot of people believe in luck, but I don't think a lot of people, like, I don't think more than 10% of the population of the country believe that luck
plays a major role.
Plays a major role in their life.
I would agree with that.
Perfect.
Being, not an expert on anything. I have no expertise.
A master of none.
Yeah.
But a jack of all trades.
No.
That's the phrase. Jack of all trades.
I know, but I'm not a jack of all trades. So I'm just a master of none.
So you're just none.
What's the next question?
What do you think can help you become successful? Luck or hard work?
I think hard work more than luck. This is just Catherine's question.
Yeah, hard work gets you lucky.
Hard work puts you in a position to be lucky.
Yeah, and interpret that as you will.
Pew pew.
Yeah, if I work hard at my job, I'll get a promotion and I'll get more money and I'll get all this glorious stuff.
Yeah.
And if I don't work hard, they'll fire me. Or not. I don't know what goes on in this company.
Well, yeah, I think
edit the company stuff out.
you have to put in some effort to get any kind of random benefit.
Yeah.
Like you have to create opportunities.
You have to put yourself in situations where you can get lucky.
Yeah. And make smart choices.
And don't do drugs.
Drugs are not cool.
Well, I don't know. Drugs aren't that bad. I don't do drugs, but I don't care if someone does.
What
Unless
if it's
they do like weird drugs?
What if it's like a really hard drug? Teach their own.
So, you know, do drugs. I don't care.
I don't think it's a good thing.
I'm no narc.
For people to do them.
No, it's
bad,
it's
hard,
bad for
hard
you,
drugs.
but the amount of unhealthy food I eat.
Oh yeah.
Like,
the only difference between like me and I don't know, like a meth addict is that I have more teeth and more gut meat.
yeah, and yeah, like half of the money I make just goes to food. Food's the best.
It's good.
Those are all my questions. So.
Oh,
Did you
do you have anything else going on?
Like in life?
Yeah.
No. These are questions about talent. But
Okay, well let's save those. Maybe.
I think these. I didn't read these, and the first one was rough.
Those questions took us to nearly half an hour.
Oh, thank God.
So I just have we'll just end it off with one question here.
Well, let's see how much time it takes.
Let's
Let's not leave the listeners wanting.
What is the best movie about potential /talent /luck?
Good Will Hunting.
And let me tell you why it's Rounders.
No, it's not Rounders.
It's Rounders.
It's Good Will Hunting.
Rounders is
It's,
more.
it's interesting that we both thought of Matt Damon movies.
Yeah. I think Rounders is.
It's
more,
also neither of those. It's Fast, Furious, Long Runway Edition.
Whichever that was.
That was 6.
Rounders is a more entertaining movie than.
Well, the best movie about luck. 21 is pretty good.
21 I thought of.
It's got to be a gambling movie. So the Ocean's
Rounders.
movies.
Well, then also I thought of is pretty much every sports movie about all three of those things.
Yeah.
So.
But is the best sports movie better than Rounders? To which I'll answer yes.
I think I like Moneyball more than Rounders.
Can we insert a John Malkovich section in there?
Yatakaki? You tripped me!
No, I think Moneyball is a better movie than Rounders.
It's close, though.
But is that about luck, or is that like just about...
I think Moneyball is about... I think every sports movie is about luck and potential and talent.
That's true. And Moneyball is among the best.
And Moneyball is specifically about all three of those things, I think.
We should watch Moneyball later. I love that movie.
I really like Moneyball.
I can't think of another movie at the top of my head. Maybe Transformers.
No. Transformers isn't better than
National
Rounders.
Treasure, maybe. Any James Bond movie.
National Treasure is not about any of those things.
You don't think it's lucky that...
No, it's his special way of deductive reasoning that gets toward the correct answer.
The audience was lucky for that movie.
Our audience is lucky that this podcast is over.